I also played golf today, and I did great.
That's great.
I'm going to tell you a story about golf today.
I love.
Actually, we should talk more about home. I guess we should go in chronological
I got
order.
stung in the face.
You got stuck in the face by a bee.
Yes, I did. That was the first time I got stung.
So you were outside.
Yes.
And I think because we really share so much with our audience, and there's not a lot that we hide. You know, what do we have to hide? You keep your dirt on the surface.
With
you know,
Jamie.
No, that's not what
Yes.
you were doing outside.
That is what I was doing.
That was only one of the things you were doing outside. You know what else you were doing? Ripping butts. Because Zoya has never graduated from girl who rips butts on the baseball field in the dugout of high school, smoking in the girls' room. So Zoya rips butts on a constant basis, so she has to go outside. And guess who else is outside? Bees. And guess who is stung on the face? Zoya. Guess who by bees? End of story. And then continuation, part 2, Zoya got stung 7 more times.
I got stung 3 more times in the legs.
Your mom is staying at your aunt's house. In your aunt's house, there's a doorway. In the doorway, there are bees. And every time you go in and out of the doorway, you anger the bees. I think one got stuck in your hair. You frightened the bee. Bee stung you on the face, and you smacked it.
Yes.
R.I.P. And then it released pheromones onto yourself, and that made all the bees angry at you. So every time you went outside to rip butts, you got fucking yadded up. And now you have 2 Modernas in you and a bunch of venom.
For the new movie. So my cousin...
Zoya's carnage now.
So my cousin was there.
That's how carnage comes.
They were fucking yellow jackets, and apparently this time of year they are very irritated.
Horny.
And they it doesn't matter what you're doing, what's happening, doesn't matter.
But it does kind of matter when you kill one on your skin in front of its family.
You can tell the whole story if you'd like.
I did. That's the whole story. Did you have more to add?
Yes, I did.
Go.
My mom also got stung.
Yes.
And you're being a dick right now.
You know what your mom was doing?
Mike. I hate you so hard right now.
Why do you hate me?
Because you're being fresh.
Okay, I'm done. You do it.
So my cousin's there. And I hate it.
What, dude? I can't even smile? What? Tell me what I could do and I'll do it. I'm trying to put my face in a neutral position until you're not mad at me anymore. You're just mad because I said you rip butts so hard.
So my cousin's there, and he's like, one of my friends is pest control. And I was like, fucking call him now.
Yeah.
So of course it's Sunday dinner. Everyone's there. Everyone's hanging out until an argument ensues, and then everyone kind of like spreads out. We have dinner with your parents on that evening.
Uh-huh.
So my cousin calls him, he's coming tomorrow. So he comes and takes care of it. And the next day they were gone. Not one. But they were yellow jackets. So I'm like, they don't do anything for us. They're not honeybees. They don't pollinate for us.
I think they do stuff. I think they get rid of other insects. I can't be sure about that because I'm not
insects though.
You know, whatever. But unlike regular honeybees, which are endangered, I guess, they sting you and then their intestines come out. Did you know that?
I didn't.
So their stinger, regular bees, their stinger is like attached to all their insides.
Good.
So
they
when
deserve
they
to die.
And remember when Zoya was like, you kind of have an attitude right now. I'd rather have an attitude than a bloodlust for insects. So when regular bees sting you, their whole shit comes out. Mm-hmm. Their whole inside comes out. And that's why they die. and it's kind of like last resort to sting you. But yellow jackets aren't like that.
Yeah, I mean, they just go for you.
Yeah. And they did, didn't
Fuck
they?
those guys, yeah.
And that sucks. It sucks. You know what feeling sucks specifically, if we're going to get specific? Remember when you were talking about how you got stung on the leg and it was like stuck on you? Mm-hmm. That is the worst. When you could tell that a bee. One time I was at a water.
One. There was 2 that were stuck on my pants.
That sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks. I was just going to say one time, you know how they say you don't really get stung unless you fuck with them? Mm-hmm. That is not true.
No.
One time I just had my hand like this on the railing. I was waiting to get on a water park ride. And I just had my hand there.
Yeah.
And I watched a bee come out of nowhere, or a yellow jacket, and land on my hand. And then he did this.
He revved up.
He revved up.
He revved up to sting.
He went like this.
Oh my.
You see that?
Yeah.
That's what he did. And then he went like this.
Is it like a death wish for them? Are they like the suicide bombers of bees?
No, that's what I'm saying. Bees die when they sting you, and yellow jackets, I think, can sting you like several times, and their shit doesn't come out.
Fuck them.
They just have venom, and they fucking get at you with it.
They're still itchy.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because that happened.
It's been over a week.
Yeah.
It was a week yesterday.
Getting stung once sucks, and you got stung several times. Yeah. And on the face.
My mom got stung on the face and the wrist.
Yeah, and that really surprised me because your mom and your grandma have very low resting heart rate.
They don't, because they don't. My grandmother, I've watched my grandmother physically pick up like a beehive and relocate it.
Which is the most, I can't think of a more badass thing than what you just said.
It's the most foreign thing ever.
Yeah. When there's a bee's nest in the way of your gardening and you just take it and remove it and bring it to another place.
Yeah. Tizzy D was there that day too, my Aunt D. And she was like, I've never seen anything. She was like screaming at the top of her lungs. And she's like, of course, only Nana. Mm-hmm. But they like raised bees and stuff back in the old country.
They raised bees from children
as babies, and they
babies.
I like what you did.
Babies, shark.
Do.
We're having fun.